Hi, I'm Braden Chipman. Braden is just kind of from my mom liking the name. She chose she was fighting between Braden and Asher. That's my middle name, just because she just liked the sound of it, and she stuck with Braden. Named my middle name Asher. But the history of my last name, I did a little digging. It was an English origin, meaning tradesman or merchant. Like they would sail the seas, and especially specifically the ones that sailed the seas is the what it seemed to be. My ethnic background is mainly German or and English. English from my dad, German on my mom, very German on my mom, like 100% German on my mom, and English and British on my dad. My grandparents come from Germany, so they still heavily are still very heavy German. So that's the culture I've been exposed to the most. My dad's family lineage came here on the Mayflower, so it's like pretty much we're American. That's about it. The English is the language I speak. I do want to try to spreading out and trying to learn Spanish. I bought a few apps. We'll see how well that goes. Um, the food that I grew up eating in my culture is my grandma loves making cabbage rolls, which is just like a cabbage with beef that has rice in it. Which, for me growing up, I love it, and but other people who eat it, they don't really like it. It's also like sauerkraut mixed with some stuff and like bratwurst, heavy bratwurst, a lot of brats, which I love brats, but a lot of people don't. Something I've been getting into is Mexican Thai food, which that's how I kind of experience cultures is through their food. The subculture I kind of belong to, as of most lately, is kind of gym and fitness and martial arts world. I enjoy staying physically active. I was an athlete all my life. Um, the parts of my family, I come from kind of a larger family. I have four siblings, uh, three younger sisters, 1 year younger, 2 years younger, 13 years younger, and then one younger brother who just graduated high school, which is weird to see. He's 5 years younger than me. And then my parents are just kind of my parents, and we don't have come besides my grandparents' side. There's not much else besides kind of American culture I've experienced. Um, Other cultures I'd love to see though is especially Hispanic and Mexican culture, just because I see that a lot in my patient population. And I also just kind of love their practices and especially their food. But in conclusion, I mainly come from a very German family, but also English. That's where my last name comes from, but most exposed to German. And I'd love to learn more about Spanish and Hispanic culture as a whole.